Oh, well, we got a picture. All right. Well, good evenings. And welcome back, National Soccer League fans. Week 17 action continuing to unfold here in the snow out here in Montana as the Banshees are hosting the Thunderbirds. Bit of a mismatch in truth on the table. Thunderbirds come here in second place with a chance to go back into first with a win in full time or extra time. And the Banshees are down in 20th place. Their playoff hopes hanging on by a thread, really needing a 3 points today that would move them just 2 spots up into 18th. But this is certainly season defining for both these teams. Let's look at the lineup now for the Banshees. Has remained unchanged for quite some time. And in a mixed bag, but in recent weeks it has gone awry. 4 losses out of their last 5 attempts. And last week, no exception to that, they were beaten by the Scouts 3-2. And they also opened the series by losing to the Charioteers in extra time. So Thunderbirds, their last chance to get any points in this series. Let's look at the Thunderbirds starting lineup now. And it too has remained unchanged in recent weeks with Edward T. Wilkins and Miguel Ramirez, 2 stalwart long-term veteran players of the Thunderbirds. The Thunderbirds chose to keep around this season, have played their part as squad players now in starting roles due to injuries to Roy Ibanez and Pace Conrad. All that aside, there are 90 minutes left to be played between these two teams, and it's about to get underway here in Cathedral Stadium in Montana. And the home team, the Banshees, are ready to kick off, and we are under the lights and under the snow, ready to go. And just like that, we're live. Abraham getting the ball rolling, literally and figuratively. Banshees giving away quickly there. Just about to say they need to be more or less perfect against a team of championship caliber here in the Thunderbirds. Again, have been leading the league for some time, battling out with the Pioneers, who are currently ahead. But if the Thunderbirds can win here, they will go back to the top, unless it comes in a penalty shootout. Here is Moisan trying to get the Thunderbirds started quickly, as they often do. 5-1 demolition of the Green Galaxy last week in a thrilling battle. It was expected to be a tightly battled contest, but the Thunderbirds were just too much for the Green Galaxy on the day without their star player, Rashad Mondragon. Thunderbirds have had injuries this season to a couple key midfielders, but I'd be remiss not to mention the outstanding player that is Isaac Powers, leading the Golden Boot race with 21 goals, the only player to have already hit the 20-goal mark at this point in the season. He's on the header there, trying to feed it in for Moisan. It's a good chase, but Owen Redan is there ahead of him. Thunderbirds are the second best team in the league in terms of scoring goals, 51, one of just 2 teams to have broken the 50-goal barrier. And the Banshees, conversely, one of the worst defensively, the second worst in terms of goals conceded, 49, right on the cusp of that 50 conceded mark, which only one other team has passed. That is the Orcas. Perkins crumples down Diego Melian. Referee says it was clean, and then he skips away. Too big, strong, and fast for these Banshees defenders. McCartney into the middle, a little bit of a lucky bounce, and Wilkins sending it long over the top. Nice ball. Perkins in stride. Trying to go inside the box, but Ulrich Jensen dealt with it exceptionally well. Can be hard in a game like this where you're heavy favorites expected to win to try and break down the opposition who are sitting back, as the Banshees are doing. Let's see how the Thunderbirds can try to work and unlock this back line. Powers, good skill. Able to hold it inside. Fred T. Wilkins, and Diego Melian picks up the loose touch from him. So far, so good for the Banshees on the defensive side, but haven't really had a whole lot of moments to get forward. Here is a rare chance to do so. They're going to have to be earnest in that department if they want to keep this game somewhat close. Have to try and stretch the Thunderbirds somewhat, draw them out of their comfort zone, which is where they are now. On the ball, in the midfield, passing it around. A little bit struggling to find a balance of patience, but also being persistent, and they've given it away again. Seems like the attacks are either building up too fast or too slow right now for both teams. Well, we're 20 minutes in. We haven't had a stoppage in play yet. The ball's just kind of been rolling around. No shots to speak of for either team. No fouls, no balls out of bounds, nothing. We might get a chance here with Tanner with a long-range effort. And the game right on cue has its first shot, but it is a wayward one from Callum Tanner. And unfortunate for him, it was off target. Well, two former Charioteers, they're going at it. Callum Tanner and in the goal for the Thunderbirds, Ion Groenlandenu, both on the Charioteers roster last year and both with new clubs now and facing against each other. Post long from Groenlandenu. Perkins wins the flick on. Can Powers get there ahead of his man? Here goes Isaac Powers. He's held up and just eased off it by Diego Melion. Another one of these free agent acquisitions for the Banshees. Has been a nice, welcome addition to this back line at the right side of the defense. There he is in the ball. Contributing, getting forward as well. Here he is again. Xavier Washington with a nice tackle, but it stays with the Banshees. Bambiak out wide to Kivomya, or Carrington rather. Here's Michael Carrington to Michael Bambiak. Into the area, waiting for something to open up, and just took too long. And now here goes Miguel Ramirez. He is a flyer. Look at him go down this wing, and now it's a 3-on-2 all of a sudden for the Thunderbirds. Ramirez pick a pass. It's been shuttled well into the corner by Redan. Still Ramirez now dishes it off to Moisan. Has it back and skips away. Miguel Ramirez to the byline, teeing one up. Good ball, and Ulrich Jensen's there to cut it out. Perkins on it now. Goes to Moisan and couldn't quite sort his feet out. And back by Ramirez, good pass. Perkins. And Raider. Through the Powers! Good save from Demus. Corner first of the game for either team. There's the danger man. He just keeps running and circling and going and going, and eventually he does get his look. And Demus was wary of the threat that he poses, trying to avoid adding his name to the list of goalkeepers that Powers has scored against this season. More often than not, he does find a way through, it seems. Half an hour and still goalless, but a corner for the Thunderbirds here. Swung into a good area. And Jensen is there again at the back to clear it. With Xavier Washington. We'll tee up McCartney, but just off target on the pass there. And now here's a chance for the Banshees to get forward on the counter. Tanner surrounded by a sea of yellow. And then given away. Thunderbirds back on the attack. Here goes Ramirez from the ball from Moisan. Can he swing it across now? Puts it back instead. To Andreas Raider. Back heels, a nice one. Moisan. Perkins. Circling and waiting. This Banshees back line is stout as it stands and blocked. That's the shot from Powers, and Banshees carry away. Here is Bambiak. Thought he showed too much of it, but able to keep it under his possession. Tanner. Dribbling forward again. Abraham opening up suddenly for the Banshees, and Washington never closed down the shot. McCartney now just sends this one long, hoofing it up toward Powers, but it's worked. Perkins goes to Moisan. Powers was in, but he couldn't find the pass. Raider and Perkins having a lot of time on the ball. Going to take a moment, pick apart this Banshees back line. Here is Edward T. Wilkins. Perkins and Powers trying to link up here. Moisan. Wilkins. Moisan. Big touch and given away to Redan. Banshees are still in it here, and it's 0-0 as we have just 5 minutes to go in the first half. Not a whole lot to talk about for either team, just one shot each. There it goes. Nice pass to Michael Carrington on the wing. Can he swing something in now? Forced into a throw-in. Carrington into Abraham. Back to Michael Bambiak. Into Blaze. Good passing from the Banshees. And then cut out by Washington again. Powers trying to find it through and off target again with the pass, but then Redan, a little panicky on the clearance, kicks it out. Anderson toppled down by Abraham. Referee says play on. One of the slip from the snow and snap. Here's Moisan. Another bad giveaway. Thunderbirds are looking a little bit complacent in possession in the attacking third. Been careless with their passing. Only 1 minute of added time. There's hardly been a thing to talk about in this half. Here come the Banshees, though. Can they get in front before the break? It's a terrible ball. Stays with them, though. Abraham's through the line and poked in by Bambiak. It'll be halftime 0-0 here. Just the one save for each keeper. No shots on goal for Isaac Powers in 2 attempts. No, I don't remember that being... Oh, never mind. Whatever. Either way, we'll be right back with second half action in just a moment. Welcome back, National Soccer League fans. A bit of a tense, tepid affair in that first half. Not a whole lot of promising attacks from either team. Just one shot, one save from each goalkeeper in that first half, and zeros on the score still. In the second half, maybe shake things up, provide a little more entertainment. And it goes, nice ball for Ramirez, clipping one into the back post. It's a good ball, and Jensen's there again. There was an offside on Powers anyway. A rare slow start to the game, Isaac Powers. Let's see if he can come alive in the later stages here. Certainly a chance for maybe some substitutes on the bench for either team to enter the fray and shake things up. As this game has been a bit stagnant at both ends. Have to give credit to the Banshees, though. Massive underdogs here on the day. And so far, so good for them. Haven't conceded, but to find some ways to be more creative going forward. They're doing that here with Blaze! Oh, it's a goal! Right on cue, it's Axel Blaze. Back in the team and back with a goal. There's an upset brewing here. The Banshees strike first. And who else but Tiny? Slipped in unnoticed, and Groenlandenu has conceded again. No clean sheets this season. And through the legs. Caught him off guard. Washington wants an offside. Blaze couldn't be denied. It's 1-0 to the Banshees here. A shock lead on the road. Or actually, they're at home. Never mind. But still surprising. The 20th place team currently leading the second place team. Here's Moisan. Thunderbirds have not looked very sharp in the attacking sense as they so often do. Will that opening goal galvanize them here with Moisan lining one up, and it's going to be a corner. Not a bad effort, but going to take more than that to beat Dumusk from that kind of range. Good strike, but a comfortable save in the end off the elbow. Strange, unorthodox, but that is Dumusk in a nutshell. Going to have a substitution first before this corner comes in. It's for the home side. Vidarel Moylens is coming on for Captain Kieran Moore in the 53rd minute. Corner swung in now by Perkins. It's a shallow one, and it doesn't beat the first man. And there's nobody there in the follow-up. It's going to be Banshee's ball. And Tanner, well done. Won the header out, and now he's got the out ball chasing down the wing. Bruce Anderson's trying to catch him, but there's three in the middle. Can he pick them out? Tanner. Inside it goes to Bambiak. Moylens off the bench. Abraham surely offside there, and he is. Referee's pulled it back. That's pretty obvious there, although it's closer than it looks. Anderson nearly playing him on. A little bit lacking concentration at the back, the Thunderbirds. So another little wrap across the knuckles. They need to wake up here in this game as we approach the hour mark here. That's not going to do it. Given away, and Moylan's inside. Abraham just took too long to get the ball to his feet. Two runners free, and he couldn't pick his head up. Moysan. Powers. Largely stifled so far this afternoon, and that's not going to help either. Given away quickly. Milion. Tanner trying to slip it through, but Anderson is able to recover. Raider has a runner on the far side of McCartney. He's found him. Nodded on to Moisan. There's runners in the middle. Can he cut it back? Taking his time and goes for it himself. Greedy play. And then Perkins dribbles it out for a goal kick. Dumas denying Moisan again there. The replay of that earlier shot was saved. Might have some changes for the Thunderbirds now as we pass the hour mark. Looks like we will not. We'll have to wait. Banshees still leading here 1-0. Bit of a shocking game so far for the Thunderbirds. They've just not looked like themselves. And certainly against the Banshees side, down in 20th place, they do not look like the first place team, and they won't be if they can't hold themselves together here in the final half hour. Remember, Hahn trying to get in behind Grönland. Daniel able to collect. Easy enough. Here the Thunderbirds trying to build another attack here. Had most of the recent looks at goal this half. Perkins skips away from one, now finding Powers in stride. Wilkins with a shot on the turn, just couldn't get the power. Tame effort in the end, and given away quickly. Here's Powers trying to stride through, and can he find a little ball into Ramirez? He has. Here is Miguel Ramirez to the byline, and Jensen clearing it away. But Musk has to punch that one out. Good game so far, Coupe Dumas. The Birds so far stifled by his efforts. Here is Powers, but Banshees back line is in position again. Powers trying to get to the byline. Jensen muscles him off it, but it's going to be a goal kick. Powers and Jensen exchanging words there. Powers tried to go around him with pace, but Jensen shielded the ball well and won a goal kick. Going to be a change now for the Thunderbirds. It is Camaro Washington coming on, trying to shake things up for Felix McCartney. First change of the day has had to wait 70 minutes for the Thunderbirds. They have made a change now. Musk goes long. Perkins is picked off again. Thunderbirds have not really done a whole lot with the ball, though. Given away again there, but the attacking third just have looked snoozy. The ball at their feet. We just saw the Scouts in a similar game, a 1-0 game. We're in for another rare, low-scoring 1-0 clean sheet here. A big upset for the Banshees as well. DiMaggio off the arm, I think. And fouling Diego Malion. Banshees. Looks like maybe they have done enough here. Just 15 minutes ago, the Thunderbirds have had no answers at either end of the pitch. Just the second time all season they've been shut out. Bombiak over this free kick, trying to swing something into a good area, and Moylan's with the header! Somehow saved by Grönland Daniel. How did Moylan's get so free? Oh my goodness, it's a free header in the 6-yard box. Grönland Daniel just won't make the save, but how is a player that size getting that open? Thunderbirds look like the Thunderbirds from years past, just terrible defensively and deflated on offense so far today. No change at this corner, going to be swung in by Blaze. Into a good area for Tanner to rise high. Oh, and nervily done. Worked out in the end, though. Thunderbirds are running out of time here to try and get level in this game. And that's not going to help either. Another bad giveaway. They just not look like themselves in the passing sense today. Now here come the Banshees trying to win it all here. They might do. Bombiak lines one up, and T. Wilkins with the block. Still with the Banshees here, though. Oh, it's Diego Malion! A bolt from the blue sends the Banshees up by 2. And it is all but over here for the Thunderbirds. They are not going to go to the top of the table tonight. A stunning result brewing here, capped off with a stunning strike from Diego Malion. Brilliant Brilliant finish from the right back. His first goal as a Banshee is a beauty. Top corner, pick that out, son. Tanner with the assist again. And the Banshees are flying high here. The Thunderbirds have been grounded. And that is all but over now for the Thunderbirds. There's just no way they're going to be able to score 2 goals in these last 10 minutes. They haven't been able to for 80 minutes. He swings it in, but easily away by Redan. Back with Moisan. And he's giving it away again. Just having a shocking game offensively. She's trying to get in again here. Abraham off the mark of that pass. And then giving away again at the back by the Thunderbirds. What is going on with this team today? Blaze sending it out wide for Leon. Trick pass now. He's really feeling the magic, huh? Here's Abraham. Morelands. First off it by Anderson. Going to be a Banshees throw in, though, and a substitution as well. Vincent off after a great day at the office. On for Omari Sefu. And it just moves across, but it's a late cameo. Just 5 minutes to go. On for Andreas Rader. So the Banshees might be able to keep their first clean sheet of the season against the Thunderbirds of all teams. And they could get, again, another goal here with Kivomia lifting it in. It's 3! Game over! Chris Kivomia ices it. Simple goal in the end. Just Thunderbirds have not been at it today at all. Question of offside, but it's been given. Morelands with the assist. Kivomia never going to miss from there. Groenlandenu just can't react in time. It's too close. The Banshees with a thrilling game here. 3-0 against the Thunderbirds. Denying the would-be league leaders their return to the top of the table.
Number 8,
Webby. Well, this goes to show in this National Soccer League, you never know what's going to happen regardless of what all these signs point to. And that has been the case today. The Banshees with a thrilling upset. And they're in again here, looking for more. Blocked by Edward T. Wilkins. Great defending, but too little too late. The damage has already been done. Wilkins trying to hold it up. Thunderbirds trying to at least get something from this game. Here goes Powers. Bearing down on goal. Cuts it inside. Nice pass from Moisan. It's a simple save for Damascus in the end. No greedy play from Moisan again. Another shot from Moisan from outside the box. He's been really just shooting, and every time he gets the ball, it's not working. Going from long distance and tight angles, and Damascus had not a whole lot to do in truth today, as we might have expected. Everyone's set for this corner now. Swung in by Perkins. Awaiting the delivery. Here it comes. It's Washington's header, but doesn't go anywhere. And looks like it's going to be an offside on Perkins. Didn't get back after the corner kick. Yeah, never did get back over. And that's just about sums it up on the day for this Thunderbirds team. Just a rare outlier for them. Just not at all at it. Do not look prepared to play here. And they're going to lose. Now, how strange was that from the Banshees at the back? Oh, wait. What is going on here? I'm actually not really sure. It's going to be a corner. I think they dribbled the ball out of bounds over their own end line. And there's 2 balls on the field. This is a strange way to end what has been a strange game. He's going to put down another corner. Not sure what happened. Disappointing deliveries so far today. That one's better. Washington's header is into the area, and Baumbach able to clear it away. Anderson, final minutes of the 90, but this game has been decided for some time in truth. Ramirez skips away, cutting it back. Nice ball for Perkins, and the Thunderbirds spoil the clean sheet for the Banshees, and they do get a goal back. Perkins celebrating like he's won the World Cup. I think he forgets that they're losing 3-0. That was likely the last kick of the game. Personal accolades for him. This is 10th goal of the season. It's finished. Nice attack from the Thunderbirds, but where has it been all game long? Question has to be asked. That was a disappointing way to end what was an otherwise comprehensive, clean performance from the Banshees. They concede with more or less the last kick of the game to prevent their first clean sheet of the season. Unfortunate, but it won't matter too much to them as they are still going to be winning here. And there is the full-time whistle from the referee. Wow, what a shocking game we've just witnessed here. The Banshees defeating the Thunderbirds 3-1 in the total mismatch, and it has not gone according to plan. The Thunderbirds cannot reclaim their top spot. That means the Pioneers will end in going into the bye week as the league leaders, heading into the final 8 games of the season. Maybe a get it out of your system kind of loss for the Thunderbirds. Better now than in the playoffs, but certainly a lot to be learned and gleaned from this game. I'll leave you here with the full match highlights of this one, and we'll be back potentially later tonight, and if not, then early tomorrow as we continue to wrap up our Week 17 action heading into the big bye week. Just kind of go on and drink just fine. Ganj. Beep the ball beeps. Beep the ball beep. Beep the ball beep. Beep the ball beeps. What are you doing?
We should go to this. February 22nd, home opener.
We can't drink. No,
So?
Not worth going if you can't drink.
Serious?
Hear that, folks? It's called drunk alcoholic. Dude, yeah, dude, yeah, dude, yeah, yes, Scooter, yes, and Scooter.